Hello. This is Magus on a Wednesday with Gaming with Magus. We're doing a special. It's kind of a catch up. I wanted to be doing this on Thursday on the release, but I was in the middle of getting my gaming PC up. If you haven't followed me before, I ended up water cooling my beast of a PC because when I upgraded, I had a 3700X AMD processor. I updated to a 5900X, and the stock cooler wasn't good enough, and it doesn't come with a cooler. And I've been buying parts for a few years. I used to have a Vega 64, and that worked great for years, but eventually I had issues with it after like 5 years. It works, but if you do 3D stuff, there's problems where it shuts down. I don't know if it's a problem with the memory because HBM is very sensitive. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, so I got a new card. I got a Sapphire Nitro Plus 7900 XTX, and I got a water block for it. I got it all water cooled. Had to customize my Fractal Design R6 case. Got a little screen in there. Need to do something with the screen in the background. Got it all plumbed up. Had to test it. That took a couple weekends worth of work in a couple of days. Had to leak test it and everything else and got it up and running, but not until after last week. And I didn't want to take a chance because there was a leak, as you've been watching my stuff, and don't want to take a chance. So, as it is, I've been into Overwatch for at least over 2 years at this point. I didn't start at 2016. I mean, I did when there was a free PlayStation version, but my son got into it with XP League and was doing that, and so as a good father and coach, I was getting into that. So I got my league jersey on, doing it, and of course got my name on the back, my last name, Camp Patrican. That's also my handle that I have for Overwatch, so you'll probably see that. So he's teaching the boys and everything else. Don't know if he's getting into it this season again or not. Yes, we've been disappointed with the news with Blizzard, with PvE canceled. Realistically, when they said they were going free to play, my feeling was they were going to have to change what they were doing because realistically, they started on 2019 with 10 skill trees and then heard feedback and then expanded that to 32. There are now 35 characters, and they're going to add one, at least 3 a year. That's a lot to do, and balance and everything else. And it was going to become, I think they realized, unmanageable. The problem being is, I really think they were trying to do it, and then the suits got involved and screwed things up because of Overwatch League and all that jazz, which, of course, is probably going to go away now. And it's being sold to Microsoft. So hopefully getting rid of Boba will fix the problem. So my hope is the story missions that we have now. The positive is since people have similar skills in the story mode as they have in the PvP player versus player version, it shouldn't be a big change, right? You won't get used to the one versus the other, so it'll be drop-in, which will be good. The downside is they need to do a lot more from what I hear. We'll see tonight. As I don't think they've done much to it. They're playing catch up. And that they're not going to do another one of these until next year. I don't know if that's just because they really want to get feedback and try to do stuff, if they didn't have things ready and were rushed, or what it was. But tonight, we're going to watch and have a reaction to the trailers. We're going to watch the origin story of the new hero, Illari, and we're going to do the story missions. And depending on time, I might do some gameplay with Illari. Let's go ahead and get my headphones on here. Let's see how that looks. There we go. So let that finish. And we should be good. So this is the Fight the Invasion. I think this is the oldest trailer before the official Season 6. So we will do that. So here we go. Let's see. Yep, I'm going to be watching. Okay, here we go. Let's see what they got.
Please evacuate to the ferry terminal. Final evacuations are underway. All remaining civilians get to the ferry terminal.
Okay.
This is your last chance to get out of the city.
So, what is that? What, body snatchers?
This is liberation.
Okay.
It's bad, Sojourn. There's something different.
Ooh, they're dragging people
about
away.
Null
Wow.
Sector this time.
Okay.
They've taken over most of the city, and they're rounding up Omnics.
Okay.
Null Sector is everywhere! I'll hold him as long as I can!
There is more to these attacks than we think.
The civilians can't hold out much longer.
It's Null Sector. We need to get the defenses online.
Okay, big boy. Alright, we saw that in the original trailer.
It's a killing
2019.
machine.
Ooh. Okay.
This is not cruelty. This is justice.
Okay. It's not quite, top end Marvel Cinematics, but, above in-game stuff per se. So, it's not too bad. Okay.
Please evacuate.
So, we got that. And then we got the official trailer for Season 6 here. Make sure the quality's up. Yeah. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and this is the Season 6 trailer. Official release.
Since our creation, humans have oppressed us.
Okay.
You have lived in fear. That ends now. This is not war.
Transformers.
This
Yeah.
is liberation.
Kind of reminds me of Metroid.
We're being overrun! Null Sector is everywhere!
That's good.
Mind if we cut in?
Oh, the cavalry's here. Okay. Familiar stuff window. Ooh, new enemy. New hero.
I carry my burdens alone. Captain
There we
Sun
go.
is ready to burn.
Doing a super jump.
sunrise!
Okay, looks like an ult. Okay. New node. Alright.
Push forward.
I'm taking the objective. Come on
Huge.
over.
Okay. Your turns. Nice.
Justice reigns from
New
above.
skin. Ah, out of this guy. So those are the two new maps for Flashpoint.
New
Killer
advancements
Mastery is
discovered.
coming later. Okay. Of course I'm ready for more. Will you give it? Yeah. Alright. Next scan. Ooh. This Android wins. They put a lot of work in that. Wow. Okay. Ultimate Anna, I think. Mystic.
I
Yeah.
will do anything it
I don't
takes.
know why they call it a launch event, but okay. Like the pacing, like the audio. Selling it.
We have a lot of work to do.
Anniversary, I want to with that. Do we get a free skin? Anything cool? There's a closer look at that skin. There's a lot of detail in that skin. That's I think that tops some of the skins previously. Whoop. No, we're not doing that. No. Sorry. Okay, so we got two more. We're gonna do Alari's origin story here. Let's make sure that quality is bumped up. Okay. Here we go. Alari's origin story. Okay.
There are days I will always remember when the sun and the world were bright. Solar energy filled all our needs, but only a few could bring the sun's power into themselves.
Interesting.
These were the Inti warriors, but we call them the Children of the Sun.
Okay.
They aided our people in so many ways. As providers, healers,
Oh wow, there's a
and in
bunch.
times of danger, our protectors. I was always told I would become a warrior. A big responsibility.
Oh nice.
But I had a gift that could help my people. So, I trained.
Okay.
At last came the day they said I was ready to join their ranks and
Interesting.
embrace the sun.
Weird. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder what they're doing to her there. It's like circuit packs or... Whoa. Okay. Ooh. Oh, snap. Whoops. Oh, okay. Ooh. That did
There
not
are
go well.
days I will always remember.
Oh.
Was it my fault that no one knew the true extent of my power?
No, that's not your fault.
To this day, I still don't understand what I did wrong.
You didn't do anything wrong.
But it doesn't matter anymore. I will make up for what I've done.
Okay.
Because I am Iliari, and I am the last child of the sun.
Wow. Okay. Well, okay. I will say that's interesting. That origin story, first of all, really good. It was a little bit of what they do with origin stories typically, though. I don't know. The quality seemed higher. I don't know. I mean, I saw the Life Weaver one. It was pretty good. It nearly was starting to go like, okay, this is a replacement. You don't need the full cinematic thing like we did with Kiriko. Okay, cool, right? Interesting. Like the story. I like her background. Interesting. Okay. Don't know how she ties into the invasion or any of that, or where she fits in at all. So, hopefully the story modes will cover that. Obviously, she's not in the story mode, I don't believe. So, we'll see how that goes. We also... Do we have one? Yeah, we have our gameplay. So, let me get back to that. Let's get back to her... This is her gameplay. Okay. How long is this? Not long. Okay, cool. Make sure the quality's up. Yes. Okay. Here we go.
Rise like
What
the
can she
sun.
do? Chosen
I'll
fate.
do what I have to do. I won't hold back.
Okay.
I am Iliari, and I am the last child of the sun.
No
Okay.
giving up. We need to turn this around.
The sun gives. Healing beam. Nice.
I require healing!
She's giving
Stay
it.
near my pylon. I am
Pylon.
not going to
Healing
watch
pylon.
you die. Moving
Saw
toward
it in the
that.
trailer.
Follow me.
Okay.
Out of sight,
Ooh.
out of mind.
Do it. Twirl.
I'm not here to play around.
Oh. Spin me
get
right
what
round,
you
baby.
deserve.
Right round.
No time for rest.
Oh, snap.
Much better.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
Yes,
Okay.
Stupid.
Way better than Life Leader. Wow. Okay.
This is our last chance. We have to fight. Face the sunrise.
Super Saiyan!
Captain
Sun.
I'll take you all down.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
The weight of my future rests on my shoulders.
Okay. Cool. Nice. She looks like a lot of fun. Don't know if we'll get to her tonight, but we will see. Okay. I think we're good at this point. We've done all the reaction videos. I think they were very good. Definitely you could tell they were trying to relaunch with what they're trying to show, what they're trying to do, versus when it first launched. There's a lot that's been added back in because they had to rework the engine. I think some people missed that when they said they reworked the engine. Yes, initially they reworked the engine for PvE, but there was another thing that I think almost all the streamers missed, which was they redid the engine so they could spit out content easier and quicker and make changes, and that was going to be necessary for the whole fleet of free-to-play and how often they were going to put things out, because the original engine was not designed to be messed with or released a lot. Then again, when they came out with it, they weren't expecting it to be super successful. They figured do okay. So I think they missed that, and that's why some of the features weren't in there, because you couldn't just drop some stuff in. Like, they would partially work and they'd have to rework them to work with the new engine. It would have been nice, and I think they were planning on having a lot of that ready closer to this time frame. But the Overwatch League, basically, with Overwatch kind of dying, the people who were paying millions of dollars screamed at the developers, please release it now, as, you know, they had leverage. And I think that's why it released when it released. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to watch the Sojourn cinematic real quick. Maybe a little Laurie. Here we go. Sojourn cinematic. Let's do this again. My bad. Cinematic's good. I like it. Shows an easier time before Nomnic uprising. Fist bumping. Dogging. Yeah. Clearly someone's keeping an eye on the Sojourn. Don't know why she got 2 cups. Does she really need that much caffeine?
Huh. Agent Tremblay. Rough night?
Tell me about it. I know it hasn't been 3 months. May I? Murphy! Who's my good girl?
I don't understand it. She's usually a very good judge of character.
Yeah, we all have our blind spots.
I have
So
croissants.
she knew he was coming.
Oh, thanks. So, for official purposes, are you Vivian Chase, former rank of captain in Overwatch, call sign Sojourn?
I am.
And have you been in compliance since the Petrosac terminated Overwatch's charter? No vigilante activity?
Wherever you're going, let's just get there.
We intercepted this a while back. Just broke the encryption. I take it you saw it already.
Then you know that I didn't respond. I have a good life now, Noah. It's clean, simple.
Right. But how could you ignore that? Heck, I was inspired. And those are your people out there, violating the Petrus Act. Am I supposed to just trust that you're not?
Murphy, down! Croissant's getting cold.
You have a presence in the area, yes? You hear things. Hear anything about an underground Omnic insurgency? Last night, my unit was investigating an extremist cell with ties to Null Sector. Got more than we bargained for. But then someone happened. Without that person, my team might have died.
Yeah,
I
pretty
might
much
have died. But I have to do my duty. So you need to account for your whereabouts last night.
I don't know what to tell you. I was home with Murphy.
Here's the thing, though. I found this after the raid. Slug from an Elkiton Kelvin 87 railgun. Same model you used in Overwatch. I never told you this, but I joined the agency partly because of you. Testifying at the Petrus hearings. Doing what you thought was right.
Doing what you think is right can be complicated. The Overwatch I joined was about raising the world up. Making it a better place. But by the end, we lost sight of our mission. I don't regret what I did, but it was the hardest decision I ever made. Do what you think is right, Agent Tremblay. Last night's raid. The insurgency. It's all connected.
CSIS Unit 37, Toronto is under attack by Null Sector. Agent in the van, secure the streets at Beverly and Queen.
Wait, what?
Rooftop, I need bird's eye views. Find me a route to evacuate civilians.
Who is that? Trombley, are you there?
This is Tremblay. Do what she says. She's our best hope. Vivian. Orders, Captain?
Stay on the comms. We've got a city to save.
So that was cool. So that was a good cinematic. Usual Blizzard polish, loved the doggo. Sojourn knew what was going on. I like how they hit on doing the right thing versus what the law is. The law is a little ambiguous, I believe, probably. But I did find that interesting. And of course, all the trailers together really hype up season 6 and whatnot and really get you going. And of course, I found it very interesting with Iliari, as she has an interesting backstory, but I don't know how she follows into the actual narrative of the story. I don't know if it was planned that way or if it's just the way it turned out. But what I can tell you is I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9:30 at twitch.tv at Gaming with Megas. So give me a follow there on this video, and on Rumble, give me a like and subscribe. And again, thank you for joining us, and stay adventurous.